Welcome to Bags, Buckets, and Bins. I'm Lisa. It's been a while, right? Yeah, I recorded this video, beat some pieces, put together, and then I was going to edit it, and I got sick, and I was out for a week with COVID. I'm doing much better, so when I came back to edit the video, there was no sound. So I'm going to narrate most of this. So let's get started, okay? Well, I what I wanted to do this before, but wanted to prepare for the fall garden is to organize my seeds. So what I did is I only had this colored case for all my seeds, and then the rest were just in a basket. So I went in and I separated everything from flowers to the onions to the vegetables to watermelons, corns, and then brassicas was had taken over. Basically, I had increased my supply of brassicas to the point where they didn't no longer fit in here. So I purchased this new bin and got most of my brassicas separated by type, and then some other vegetables. So what I'm explaining here is that it was so much seeds that I was able to separate them by type of, for example, collards, cabbage, celery, cauliflower, all the lettuces, instead of putting everything lumped in one case. And so for the most part, all my seeds are in here. The only thing that's not in here is like if I have a bottle of onion seeds or a large envelope of like marigold seeds. Like, I guess I could fold them down, the large envelopes, and fit them in here, but for right now, they're just in the basket. It's just a small basket that I keep them in. Majority of all my seeds have been organized and separated into these two. I call them organizers, but you can use them for multiple of things. So, what I'm doing now is I'm going to go in and pull out the seeds that I am going to start. For example, here I'm going to pull out the Brussels sprouts. I am going to pull out the kale. I am going to pull out collards. I am going to pull out cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli. All of the fall seeds that can tolerate cooler temperatures. I was talking about maybe I'll do a second run of squash. I don't know. I haven't decided. But for the most part, it's going to be mostly brassicas. I really want to get more experience with brassicas. The experience with brassicas during spring and summer is a lot of pest pressure. So I want to do something different. So this is the stand that I have. As you can see here, the trays that are sitting on it are larger, were wider. They're wider and they won't fit on the stand that I currently have it on. It's just too small. So you'll see shortly here that I'm explaining that I needed a larger one, a wider one, and that's what I got. So I got a wider shelf. So I think this is, did I write it? I don't know if I looked in here, but I think that's 36 inches, which will fit the seed trays. The seed trays are 24 inches, I believe, wide. So what I do is I just move that to be used for something else. I purchased some lamps, light bulbs, grow lights. This lights aren't specific to it, but they're 150 watts, so I want to see how good those do. And I've never tried this grow light, so I wanted to see the difference. Will there be a difference in germination and how much they grow with those lights? I think that's it. I was just explaining that this will be the designated area. Everything will be in this area. The lights will be connected to the sides of the shelf. And the potting mix that I'm going to use is Master Garden. This one, um, it has cocoa coir in it, but it also has. I'm finding when I filled the trays up, is that it had a lot of like sticks in it that I didn't care for. So I probably would go with a different um, um, soil, but it's sterile, it's controlled. There's nothing else in it. That's what in this bag. I'm not going to add any amendments to it. I'm not going to add anything to that soil. I'm controlling it. And so, when all said and done, this is what it looked like. If I wanted to, I could use all 4 trays, but I'm only going to use two shells. I mean, 4 shells, I'm only going to use 2. Okay, so I was getting this set up. This don't sit right with me, and one of my subscribers or someone that watched my video said, good luck with the seed trays with no water, and you're going to need a water tray. And I'm looking on here at what's supposed to come with it. Let's go here. And it says, okay, I was supposed to get 24 seed starters. Those are the trays. 4 carriers and 4 water trays. But instead, I got these 2 extra ones that yeah. So I'll be contacting them. So thanks to everyone that noticed there was an issue where if there's holes in these and there's holes in the tray, how will the plants maintain water? So I'm pretty sure it was a mistake, But I'm contacting them tomorrow to fix this issue, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, the packages arrived today. It only took 3 days. They pretty much rushed it. The same day, I got the notification that my package of water trays that I did not get in my original order would be shipped out that Monday, and then by Thursday I had it. So, of course, at no cost to me. I didn't receive no cost, and these are what it looks like. So these are the water trays that I should have originally gotten with my order. And thank you to those that, questioned whether or not what was going on. How was I going to keep water in them? So they just sit in there perfectly. I promise you. And everything looks great. Everything is, I'm so pleased with these. Now, of course, there's a hiccup, but I'm pleased with the fact that these are so sturdy. The trays are sturdy. The water trays is sturdy. When you pick it up by the handle, it's not weak. There's no bending. Nothing is going to break if you drop it by accident. So I'm highly pleased. Now, I was explaining that these are, I would they're not the 8 trays, right, where you have to almost immediately up pot them. These are big enough to handle a few seedlings, and you can decide if you're going to keep both seedlings or just clip one. So that's what I was explaining. And I was also explaining that how the trays fit nicely and look nicely on the shelf. And I do believe that I also was explaining that they were on sale for $14.98 now while supplies last. And I also was explaining that just the black color was on sale. The other colors, they have pink and green colors, where if you prefer those colors, those were also available, is what I was explaining. So I'll put a link of where I purchased these items. No, I don't have any coupon code. I'm not affiliated with it. I'm just a new Gardner that wants I want good quality gardening supplies. So that's where we are with this. Okay, this is just another update. I planted these on 8/7, and it is 8/10, 3 days later. Everything is germinating really well. If you look, I don't know if you can see, but the bottom of it is sitting in water. It has contact. It doesn't need a lot of water. So for the ones that have a dome, they're nice to have, but like, let me show you, like on the edges, you can stick that. You can stick your finger in there, so there's airflow. I guess that's good. Didn't really need the domes. I was just using them to test. But they're good to have. So good germination. There's always contact with water, which keeps the soil moist. I don't have a lot of gnats because I spray plant for gnats, just to prevent them, but I haven't had any issues in the past 3 days. So great germination with these. So far I'm really pleased. As you can see, there's just a little water at the bottom. I haven't had to re-water these in 3 days, so that's great. So I'm highly pleased with these. So it looks like we're waiting on the cauliflower here and Brussels sprouts. And if you know, these germinate slower than the other brassicas. All right, so that's the final update on this Greenstalk trays. I'm highly pleased. If I need to move them, I can. So yeah, my fall garden is going to be really small, so it's really just this right here and these items up here. Mostly collard greens here, cabbage, broccoli, more collards, spinach, lettuce, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. Up here I'm trying top bush collards, some baby bok choy, and kale. The jury is still out on the onions though. Haven't decided. I'm thinking I might plant some onions to see if they will overwinter here in 6B, Ohio. I don't know. But I do have some Walla Walla that I can plant if I choose to. And so I got maybe a couple days to decide here if I'm gonna try onions. I did want to say the reason why I am doing it this way, I don't know if I told everyone, but it's to control the environment. I have everything on a timer for the light, so I know how much light is getting, I know how much water is getting. There's no outside elements and bugs that can affect the seedlings. And this is the way I did it the first time I started gardening, and it was really successful. I had really healthy garden, well, my first garden was really healthy. The seedlings were really healthy, and they just weren't under attack like they were when they were outside in this year's garden in the what do you call that? Oh, the greenhouse. So, you know, I just wanted to see the success rate, and so far already, 3 days to germinate is we're off to a better start than we were in the spring. So, will I like keep 3 in here? No, 2 at best. You know, I'm gonna clip the extra ones out of here. It just depends, because I got so many. I got 4 extra trays. Oh wait, 1, 2. I got 3 other trays. Well, yeah, because I did purchase 2 extra ones, so I got 4 other trays that I can use, so I can transplant some of these out of here to their own tray. So it just depends. We'll see. We'll see. I think I have enough collard cabbage. I'm not gonna have a huge fall garden. All right. So tell a friend. This lady started her fall garden, and she's off to a great start with these Greenstalk seed trays. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.